This is Justin Jamino from DragonBlogger.com talking about the Anivia wireless gaming controller for the PlayStation 4 and the Switch. So, you saw me do the unboxing video previously. I finally paired it with both the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch, and this is my final thoughts on the product. So, what you need to know about this is the gaming controller is set up almost exactly like a PS4 gaming controller. As I said, it works fine. It feels good in the hand. It's slightly wider, but it doesn't really make a difference if you're playing the PS4. When using it with the PS4, it plays perfectly, just like a regular gaming controller. Supports the vibration, supports the dual axis. Every function works as if it's a true PlayStation 4 gaming controller. I had no problems with it whatsoever. If anything, maybe the buttons, the D-pad is a little more plasticky because it's a solid piece instead of separate buttons, but that's just a cosmetic thing, and I had no problems with it at all. It pairs with the PlayStation 4 just by plugging it into the USB in the top, and then plugging into the PlayStation 4, then pressing the power button will instantly pair it with the PS4. When pairing it with the Nintendo Switch, you have to go into your Nintendo Switch settings with the original controller, go to your controllers, then to pair it, you press this power button right here and this button right here at the same time. Hold both buttons down at the same time, and what you'll do is you'll see it start flashing. You'll see this top part start flashing, and that'll indicate that it's trying to do pairing, and it'll try to pair with the Switch. Once it pairs with the Switch, then in the future when the Switch powers off and powers on, you just need to press those two buttons again, and it'll automatically wake up the Switch, and it'll pair with the Switch. But for the first time, you have to go to that controller settings to let it pair the Switch. Now, when using it with Nintendo Switch, I've played Mario Kart 8 with it. I've played Breath of the Wild, Zelda Breath of the Wild with it, and the controller works well. The one thing I get used to is, man, if you use this controller with the PlayStation, and then you use it with the Nintendo Switch, the button placements are so wacky and so not used to them that it takes some getting used to for that muscle memory to know that, you know, the opposite button that would be an action on the Nintendo is the button that's the action on the PlayStation, right? Because in PlayStation, the green button down here, this is typically your button that is your action button or accept button, but on the Nintendo Switch, it's your red button up here, which is the one that's typically the action button. So the button key throws you off. So I was playing with the PS4 with it for quite a while, and then I switched over to making it connect to the Switch, and it took me a while to figure out which button did which on the Switch. Even though I was used to it on the Nintendo controllers, it just felt weird with a PlayStation-style controller using it on the Switch. But it works fine. The battery life is pretty good too. I did over 6 hours consecutively, lasted fine on a single charge. You just plug it into any USB and it charges. It even is compatible enough that it fits in most PS4 charging stands because, again, it's the same frame and shell design practically. So the Anivia Gamepad, which works for the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation 4, is a great option if you have both the Nintendo Switch and a PS4 and you want to have one controller that works with both. If you only have a PlayStation 4 and you don't have a Switch, the only thing, the pad still works, but it is about $10 more than a traditional PS4 gamepad, so the extra price justifies the fact that it works with both consoles and it has that advantage. So again, Anivia Gamepad, if you have a Switch and a PS4, this is the controller to get. Thank you for watching.